Alright guys, welcome to your next video on using MEL with your character rigging class. Alright, what I'm going to show you right now is actually a very simplistic procedure. What we want is so that you have your character made and all that, and you have a UI made for it now. Well, one thing that's pretty beneficial is so that when you open up your rig, what happens is your character UI will go ahead and load with it. In order to do so, there's a couple of steps that you need to do, but they're very simple. Alright, number one, you have a My Documents folder, presumably on your computer. Now I've gone ahead and made a shortcut to it on my desktop so it's easy to get to. In there we have a Maya folder. Now depending on what version you're using, you'll have a specific folder for that version of Maya. There is also in here a scripts folder. This is the one that I generally put my scripts in that I personally write. What happens is when you open up Maya, it goes ahead and looks to this folder, and most likely I would assume the one that is specific to the version as well. Now in this case I just put it in the general one right here. What I've done is I've gone ahead and put my lock and hide script in there that you've seen before and into that folder. So what happens is when Maya opens, it's going to automatically have lock and hide in memory, so I can call it up whenever. And this is a great thing so that you don't have to go to your drive and find a script and load it like I often have to do because I have them all on my drive. At home I have them all in my own folder though. Okay, so it's in there. When I load up Maya, it's automatically going to be there and ready to use. Okay. For example, I'll go ahead and show you what we're going to end up doing here. It's very simplistic though. We're going to go and open up this little tester file that I made. It's very simple, but when I open this file, what's going to happen is it'll have a sphere in there, and automatically my lock and hide gets run. Now you may have seen this around before when you open up Maya here at the school. Some of them do open up plugins. This is why. Okay. Well, also there are certain rigs online that have a very similar thing where it loads like a little screen that says this was made by so and so. More of an annoyance than anything else, but I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay, so I will start from scratch here. I'm going to open up Maya all by itself, and we'll go ahead and get started. Again, I'm going to use my lock and hide, and we'll have that auto load. Okay, so I'll just make a nice little scene here with a plane and a sphere, and it's going to be gorgeous. Look at this. It's amazing. This is probably the greatest file ever made in Maya. I mean, look at that. It's a plane with a cone and a sphere. It's awesome, right? Anyway, so how do we go ahead and make it so that this will automatically load my script? Now, like I said before, it's automatically loaded into memory. So if I go down here and type lock and hide, boom, it's already in the memory so I can use it again. Great. But I want it to auto load when the file opens. So what we do is go into Window, Animation Editors, and we're going to go to the Expression Editor. We're going to create a little script node for this that will automatically load it for us. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give it a name. Let's call this auto load whatever. Let's call it auto load UI. You can name it whatever you want. What I'm going to do down here in the little script area though is I'm going to go ahead and type in the command to run lock and hide. Lock and hide with the H capitalized. Okay, so that is the entire expression right there, lock and hide. So I'll hit create, and there it is. There's my brand new script, but we have to change a little bit. Right here where it says execute on, you have a couple of different options here. I'm going to go ahead and set it so that it on open/close, it will load. Okay. I can test the script right now, but we've already seen that it's working. But go ahead and hit edit, and now we're going to go ahead and save this file out. I'll save this over the one that I had earlier on the desktop as test. Yes, I want to replace it. I'll close this file, and I'll go ahead and load it now. And what will now happen is when I open it, there it is. So pretend for a moment that this is your actual character UI. You can have that automatically load. Now, of course, I could go back in and have it do all sorts of stuff. I could have it run other programs if I want. If you want to see it again, you just go to by the filter, script node. So there's other ones in here, obviously, that Maya already has within it, like the one where it says, well, the automatic settings for your timeline are this, and other stuff like that. So Autoload UI is the one that I made. I could also, whatever, print hello world. save it. Now I'll just close this stuff, and I'll just go ahead and open it. And there you go, it says hello world. So you can see how this can actually be a very useful tool. You could have it load multiple scripts, you could have it load other plugins, lots of different things that you might use specific to that character. So you've got Billy Bob character that has 3 different scripts that you use for him all the time. Well, as long as they're in that My Documents scripts folder, they're automatically loaded when Maya is opened. So you just got to go ahead and create that little script node that brings it up right when you open the file. It's very useful. Sometimes a little annoying depending on how it's used. If it's an important thing and not just a this rig was created by this person, then obviously it's going to be much more useful to you. So there you go. Ta-da! It's useful. Anyway, good luck with this, guys, and I will see you in the next video.